Comprehension. A comprehension exercise consists of a passage upon which questions are set to test the student's ability to understand the content of the given text and to infer information and meanings from it. Here are a few hints. Read the passage fairly quickly to get the general idea. Read again a little slowly so as to know the details. Study the questions thoroughly. Turn to the relevant portions of the passage, read them again, and then rewrite them in your own words, neatly and precisely. Use complete sentences. If you are asked to give the meaning of any words or phrases, you should express the idea as clearly as possible in your own words. Certain words require the kind of definition that is given in a dictionary. Take care to frame the definition in conformity with the part of speech. Pracy writing. A pracy is the gist or main theme of a passage expressed in as few words as possible. A précis is a French word pronounced précis, connected with the English word precise. It is a summary, and précis writing means summarizing. Précis writing is an exercise in compression. It should be lucid, succinct and full. These are including all essential points so that anyone on reading it may be able to grasp the main points and general effect of the passage summarized. Précis writing must not be confused with paraphrasing. A précis must always be much shorter than the original, for it is meant to express only the main theme. Shorn remove of all unimportant details, and that as tersely brief as possible. As the styles of writers differ, some being concise and some diffuse. No rigid rule can be laid down for the length of a précis. A précis should not contain more than a third of the number of words in the original passage. Uses of précis writing. Précis writing is a very fine exercise in reading. Précis writing forces you to pay attention to what you read, for no one can write a summary of any passage unless he has clearly grasped its meaning. Pracy writing is also a very good exercise in writing a composition. It teaches one how to express one's thoughts clearly, concisely, and effectively. Usually you are required to supply a title for your pracy. This is a good stage at which to do this. Method of procedure. Reading. First read the passage through carefully, but not too slowly, to get a general idea of its meaning. If one reading is not sufficient to give you this, clearly read it over again and yet again. The more you read it, the more familiar will it become to you and the clearer will be its subject, and what is said about that subject. Ask yourself, what is it I am reading? What does the author mean? What is his subject? What is he saying about it? Can I put in a few words the pith of what he says? Think of some word, phrase or short sentence that will sum up briefly the main subject of the passage. Sometimes this is supplied by what we may call a key sentence. This key sentence may be found at the beginning or at the end of the passage. Take it now sentence by sentence and word by word. If the meanings of any words are not clear, look them up in a dictionary. Decide what parts of the passage are essential and what parts are comparatively unimportant. The best guide, of course, is the subject or main theme of the passage. Jot down your conclusions in brief notes, writing down the subject, the title and the details which you consider essential or important. Reduce the passage to a third of its length. Count the number of words in the passage and divide by writing rough drafts. It is not likely that your first attempt will be a complete success. The draft will probably be too long. In fact, you may have to write out several drafts.